You're playing a dangerous little game, Merkin. It won't end well. Okay, so here we are again. We're in this situation. It's a Mage Rage and I haven't done a commentary at the time, so I'm doing one afterwards. Okay, so there we go. There's me picking the starting spells. Now, I'm not going to go into these too much because there's a shrine right there. And I can change my spells anytime I want after I've stood on the shrine. This is the last week where we're going to have the opportunity to do this. Oh, I'm going to miss it so much. Right, what are we collecting? A loom, so some string, blue wool, so something blue and some wool, a green bed, so green wool, unless I can find one, mushroom stew, dark oaks, I would think, 9 TNT, that's a lot of TNT, a jack-o'-lantern, iron block, so we've got a bit of iron to collect, a jukebox, so that's a diamond, but then again I'm not worried about that. In 118 diamonds are everywhere, and a gold block. Right, so let's get started. Oh, by the way, did you like my it's a sort of robot Halloween look that I've gone for here. The Terminator with a top hat on, carrying a skull staff wand. Right, the spells have been changed, haven't they? Lava is one of the ones that's been changed. Okay, it shoots 3 times. Yeah, also when you're on fire you get extra speed boost. There's so many things been changed. I want to try them all out this week, but there's no way I'm going to get a chance to do all of them. It's oh, that worked weirdly. So we've got the melee effects as well as these new effects, which are called buffs and stuffs, and a few of the perhaps less used spells, or ones which were not as powerful as they could be. Ed's buffed them up, and look, right, we've got super speed when we go on to this trail of snow, and also the snow carries on creating itself afterwards. Now, to be honest, I'm not using these in the best way. This is very much a a try it out, suck it and see sort of week, where I'm aware that so many things have changed, so I'm not going to be using them at the right moments. I don't think. I'm just playing. I'm a kid in the toy shop. Let's try out all the new things, but there's a collection to be done, so I'm getting on with just the basic things like a few tools, and we've got our stone, a bit more of it, and we need to get collecting. We need to get up and have a look around. What are we seeing? Well, there's a hole in the ground, and we've got a bit of iron and coal and things like that needed. It goes quite deep, this hole. It's a dripstone caves. So there's a chance that we can go down there and get things like the gold and diamonds, perhaps even. I don't know how deep it goes. It evidently goes, a fair way down. But yeah, there's deeper places in the 118 world than we can see here. Okay, I've got one piece of coal. That's not the greatest start. Okay, what's going on down there? Shall I? Yes, let's switch to a slowness and glide. I just love doing this slowness and glide thing. Ouch, I'm getting attacked already. But let's descend into madness. Okay, I've gone into a little corner cave. Let's get rid of the zombie who's threatening to join me in here. But let's go for a run. Hello, creeper. Hello, zombie. Ouch. Yeah, I've seen some gold. Grab that. It's going to be very much flyby mining. And here comes the first slight problem of having all these new spells. Once you actually get into a danger situation deep under the ground, with the mobs running at you, you know you've got new things, but you just can't remember what's the best thing to use at it on each occasion. It all gets too scary, and no, not scary. That's the wrong word. Oh, you've got the wrong spell selected. You're on Blink and you're meant to be on Pain. No, you've done it again. And you've been killed by a zombie. Hilarious. Okay. Right. So, even the new spells fall apart when you can't select them right. Not that I was attempting to use anything particularly new there. I was just going to hit him with Pain. Right. A new selection of spells, and let's go for a walk, and if we can find it again, I'm going to go back down that same hole. It seems like a good place, so let's glide one more time. I think I'll meet the same group of guys. They're still shooting at me, they're still there. Right, we've gone exactly the same way. It's amazing how I can retrace my steps in Minecraft. I can't do it in the real world. Yeah, I get horribly lost. Right, we're going down here. There seems to be a baby zombie somewhere nearby. I don't know where he's gone. He's got himself stuck, I think. But there's a bit of... I need telekinesis, not mining, for this kind of situation. Otherwise the ores that I dig are going to fall into the lava. Yeah. Alright, a little bit more iron. It's going to be a matter of go down here, keep grabbing everything you can, and... yeah. Oh, look, diamonds. See how easy it is to find diamonds, but now I've got to wait for the fire to subside. Although I would have super speed if that was a good thing underground here. But there we go. That's the diamond I needed. And more than the diamond. I think I've got an extra one there probably. And right, back onto the other collecting. It's gold and it's iron. Those are what I need. I need to ooh. I'm not afraid of lava. But then again, there's no great point in being over here. So let's keep jumping around and lighting up. I've almost lost track already of how many spells I've been through and used already. So was that bit of gold or was that iron? Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing not too wonderfully on. Ah, here we have. Right, that's one of the drawbacks of the melee. Melee on spells when it's used against zombies, and they spawn extra zombies all the time because you're hurting them. Yeah. So it gets a little bit exciting, but I got rid of them all in the end, and there's a huge mess of lava everywhere. I suppose the thing is, as Ed says, that you kind of become the water wizard or the lava wizard, and you spread that substance all over the place. And the ice is another one. So in this occasion, I shouldn't be too worried about the fact that I've spread lava everywhere, because I've got the perfect immunity to it. If I want, I can just hold the lava spell, and it doesn't matter that I've spread lava everywhere. Right, a big cave system. Oh, look, more diamonds, in fact. And this is another bit of the same cave that I've already been through, evidently, because there are lanterns that I've placed out here. It's a bit dark. Come on, light up. Light up better. That's it. Yep. Yep. There are... Is that gold? Yeah, I'm up to 5 golds. My about halfway there on the gold that I need for the gold block. Would be handy if I had even more. Ow! That was a baby zombie. Right. Healing. Healing will go down very well. Bye. I like the way he flew. Okay, so we're doing alright on the iron. I need a bit more iron. I'd like to make some shears. For making the pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern. And it would be nice if I had a bit more gold than making the gold block, because then I could use it for perhaps healing wings flying later on, once I start searching around the overworld for things like a dark oaks. Okay, let me see. How is it going? Right, bit of levitation. Oh, look at this place. It's the main dripstone cave area. I'm a bit worried. I probably am not seeing things that I could be collecting. Things right underfoot. That creeper looks like he's making his way towards me. Go away. Right, okay, that blew that down, but it didn't hurt me too much. And should I really worry about being hurt? Because I've got the means to get myself healed all the time. Right, what's over here? Yeah, creeper. Oh, iron in the floor, gold in the floor. Okay, I need a moment of peace to collect these things. Go up in the air. He's not going to go that high though, is he? Whoa. Okay. Got action going on. Let's just thump them. I'm thumping them with the telekinesis spell, which isn't the... right. I'm thumping them with the levitation spell. Does a bit more damage to them. There we go. That's finally got rid of all of them, and I've still got a heart or two left. Right, heal yourself. Yeah, I really ought to keep the healing spell on there a bit more permanently. I'm in danger all the time. Right. Something Ed reminded me of recently is that you can... Yes, you can give yourself a minute of night vision, or is it 2 minutes even? I forget how many minutes you get. But that's great for looking around caves like this, where it's all pretty dark. Much better than lighting everything up. You can just see everything clear as day. And for anyone who's been doing the dig straight down challenge, we've got night vision on permanently during that, and it's just amazing the way that you can see everything so much more clearly once you've got night vision in a cave. Right. So I've renewed my night vision, and there's a creeper. Look, more diamonds. You see how prevalent diamonds are. I can't leave them alone. I only need one for this week's collection, so I'll be able to make something out of diamonds, probably. A little keepsake. Okay. So what I really want to do is get out of here. I'm collecting a bit of redstone just in case I've made a terrible mistake, and you do need redstone. I don't think you do. Pretty sure you don't. I'll end up throwing that away later. See how much gold there is that I'm going past, but I've already collected all the gold I need, but I could be collecting more because that would help me go flying later on. Okay, well, this is a bit of a stupidity moment. Yeah, you'd be far better off just killing yourself to get out of here. Or could you even use the ice platform and levitation trick? But I've decided to do something a bit weirder and that I don't normally do. Levitating myself up a hole. Ah, look, you're going to get yourself killed. If you really want to, you could die there. And you'd be back on the surface. Look, Really, wouldn't it be... I think my mind is changing at this moment. I'm thinking, actually, isn't it far quicker to just kill yourself and be back on the surface? No, I still haven't thought of it. I think I will think of it in a moment. I'll think, look, you're healing yourself up, but why not explode yourself? Oh, you can't even explode yourself properly. But then again, we need lots of coal for cooking up all the iron and gold. That's much better job of it. And it is even daytime. So out on the surface, what have we collected while we've been underground? We've got all the gold we want, all the iron we want. We got some lapis, which is our blue dye, which is great. And then, right, we can start putting a few... I could sit there and cook and put some of these things together, but I've decided to run off and get a bit of wool. But I could have got 3 more, couldn't I? I suppose not, because it's probably better to get a green dye and dye the sheep green. Yeah, probably. Anyway, so I'm doing my usual thing of getting up as high as I can get, so I can have a good look around. And there's dragons over here, but maybe the dragons are not what I need this week. I could get a dragon flight and fly around with using dragon power instead of flying around using healing wings. But I can't even do either of them at the moment. Look, there's no gold block. What a rip. what a waste of time that one is. There's the dragon. I saw it. Right. Let's do a bit of searching. But I'll have to do it the ordinary way. Well, no, it's not ordinary. I'll have to do it the best way that's available to me right now, which is blinking, levitating, ice platforming. Let's get up. Healing wings will come along later if I manage to get the gold. Cooked. Oh look, I think I can see a desert in the distance. I thought that going across the savannah was going to be a good way to look for a desert, hopefully. But yeah, I think it's turned out that there is desert over the top of those mountains. Oh, hey, that might come in handy. That can speed up your cooking of the metals. So a blast furnace, good. Yeah, definitely a desert over there somewhere, isn't there? Yep, I can catch sight of it as I fly. But where's the cacti? Here's a few. Good. Now, you know what else might be in a desert? A desert temple would save me all of the fighting creepers to get the TNT. There's one. I can see one. Look. I can see it. Right, let's get up even higher and go for a long coast down. Right. Now, what kind of a desert temple is this going to be? Is it going to be occupied? Dangerous? Oh, yes. Die. Kaboom. Oh, I can float straight down that hole. There are other skeletons. This is nearly the end. Oh, how on earth have I survived that and all of the TNT has not gone off? I could have lost all of that TNT because I went down there while there was still a trap. No, what do you call it? Not a trapdoor. Pressure plate in the middle. I could have, as I was floating down, I think maybe I could have telekinesis and got rid of the pressure plate. That might have been the safest way to do it. Anyway, while my heart rate comes down from about 250, I'm going to collect all of this TNT, which should be exactly the 9 that I need. Hey, 8. Where's the other one? There it is. It's over there. Right, so I've collected all of that. Really not doing wonderfully well on the collection at this point, but that's mainly because I've got everything. but I just need to slap it all together. I need to cook it up, put it all together, and here is probably a place where I can do that. Let's just settle in, stick down the furnaces, and cook some things up. So that's an extra bit, a couple of sticks to make it that it's 9 that cooks instead of 8. Let's cook up the iron. And what else can we slap together? Well, let's just make a couple more furnaces. Why not? Yeah, probably could actually cook both of those, because what I've got to do is, once I've got the green dye, I've got to go out there, and I'm not going to be dyeing the wool. I've got to dye the sheep and then shear them. That's the trick that has to be done. Here we go. The gold's finished cooking in the blast furnace in double quick time. So I've got the jukebox, the TNT, the blue wool, and the gold now. Gold block. So that's the other green dye that I'm going to need to use on the loom. I can make a loom as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So all of a sudden, from one item, I'm now over halfway done while I'm sat in the bottom of this temple. I can make another one. That's the 6th item, the iron block. Right, so where am I? I've got to find pumpkins. Oh, why not? Why not make some bling trousers while you're at it? And there's another couple of iron to make some shears with. I need the shears, so I need to find a pumpkin and shear it for my jack-o'-lantern. I need to get a mushroom stew, and I need to make a green bed. Those are the last 3 items. So you might as well go and get on the move, mightn't you? Oh, all right. Bit more gold. Yeah, this is the healing wings. It's going to be a pretty low-key healing wings, because I will only have the two gold. What are they called? Ingots. Yes. Yeah. Right. Where are you going and what are you doing? Yes, of course, it was all the string came in really handy. Landing in this desert temple was really useful, because it gave me the TNT, the string for the loom, and a quiet place to cook up. Okay, so I'm back to spawn by the explosive and normal method. Where have I not looked? If I go looking for... I want to go looking for sheep, pumpkins, and I've got the healing wings ability now. So if I switch to healing and levitation, I can go up in the sky, and at least twice, well, only twice, I can do healing wings flying. So I need to find sheep, pumpkins, and probably a dark oak forest. And here is the direction that I haven't been yet. Well, there's probably several directions I haven't been yet. Oh, village. A whole stack of pumpkins down here, so I'm coming down off this flight. Oh, there's a creeper walking right up to you. But I've got away before he managed to do anything too harmful to me. I don't know quite what I was doing there. Shooting, healing at them. I suddenly started thinking, hey, look, mobs are after me. What are the things that I can do this week? What are the new things that I've not been using? The water spell has undergone a revamp. Look, it does masses of water all over the place. Also, I can turn myself into a water ball and swim in it. Look at this. Whee! I can now say that I've done it. That's about all, really. I didn't really use it at the most profitable moment, but it was fun. Just to say, yes, well, I've done that once before, so next time I meet the occasion to use it, I'll do it with a bit of experience behind me. I've done just the one little ride using, turning myself into a human water ball. Right. there's sheep right here. I'm going flying right up in the air, but I don't need to because the sheep are here and I need to get them greened and sheared. So I should have enough, yeah, easily enough wool out of that. So that's enough to make the bed. I want to go somewhere a little bit of peace and quiet, on the top of a tree, in order to, yeah, okay, zombie growl at me. There's a green bed coming along. By the way, all of this video is slightly speeded up, as you have probably realised. So even though it looks like I've only been going 25 minutes, I've actually been going about 35 minutes, I guess, at this stage, or more. And there's the pumpkin. Hooray! So we're right down to the last thing needed is the dark oaks, and I think I saw a glint of redness over that way while I was flying, but I just want to check it out. Yeah, I'm sure I've already seen it by this stage, and yeah, I know that there is a dark oaks over this way. There it is, clearly in plain view. Okay, just time for one last mini catastrophe to happen. Like this. No! Suddenly it becomes panic stations as I chop out the one block that I was standing on and then have to run away from every mob in town. Right, I believe I've got the brown mushroom out of that little escapade. Yes, I've got some. And I need to get a red mushroom. So this time I'll do it magically instead of chopping out the very ground beneath my feet. So there we go, I've got that. The only thing I haven't got is enough wood, so I'll get that now. Just before my inventory closes down completely, I'll get the last thing made, which is make some bowls and put some mushrooms in it to make mushroom stew. And time 40 minutes 26, so almost too quick. Yes, I've got a lot of these new spells to use next week, so I'll be back in February. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.